How to find a co-founder for your business startup. Hello everyone, my name is Nancy with Karo Startup, and in today's video we are going to talk about this question. If you want to know the answer to this question, then please continue watching. Let's say you have a product ready to hit the market, but product development is one thing and marketing is something else. So what do you do now? You will team up with someone else to distribute the workload and create something stunning that people would want to buy. While finding a co-founder for your startup is a difficult task, you still need a co-founder to achieve success. Let's learn how to find a co-founder who complements your skill set and can take your startup ahead with you. Before we proceed further, let's learn the difference between founder and co-founder for startups. Differences between founder, co-founder, employee, and founding partner. Founder is someone who calls the shot alone in the startup. This means he has a team working under him on salary, and no one shares the equity. A co-founder is someone who is a part of a founding team. He or she can be an investor and a co-founder, or skilled person and working as a co-founder. The only thing that differentiates co-founder and employee is that the co-founder shares equity with the firm. Here's how startup experts have differentiated between startup founder and a co-founder. Why do we need a co-founder in a startup? In most cases, solo entrepreneur will have a hard time bringing success to his startup. He needs the help of different people who can manage different operations for his startup. For example, one founder can be good at management and the other one can be good at product development. Similarly, one founder can be good at marketing and the other one can be good at programming. These are complementary skills and are necessary to produce and market a product successfully. And that brings us to our next question. At what stage you should find a co-founder? There is no fixed time as you should start finding a co-founder. You can even get one during the ideation stage. Or you can get one when your product is out in the market and you're looking to expand. It all depends on you. Now the next question arises, which is what to look for in a co-founder. Once you have a fair idea of your own strengths and weaknesses, make a rough sketch of traits you need in a co-founder. Let's go through this point-wise. What you should look for in a co-founder. First point on the list is someone who can migrate risks on themselves. First and foremost, look for a person who can migrate risks. Investors are always on hunt for a co-founder for a startup who are tenacious and reliable. But even if you are not looking for a raise investment soon, the trail remains the same. Find a co-founder who owns the startup and can confidently communicate about their own shortcomings. Now the second point is someone who helps you to build. While you may want them to become a helping hand in your business, they aren't just another employee. Find a co-founder who will help you bring new elements to the business. Someone who is bold enough to inspire new ideas and pinpoint shortcomings in current startups. You need a co-founder who not only reinvent the wheel but turn into a drivable car. Now the point number 3 is someone who helps you to be in two places at once. Let's say you have a meeting to attend and also you have an interview with a TV channel and you can't miss it. Both are important for your product launch. What do you do in such a situation? Now that's where co-founder comes in. One builds and the other sells. Instead of finding a co-founder who closely matches your skill set, find the one who is totally opposite to your skill set. If you are a developer, hire a marketer. This way you can market and build your startup faster. Fourth on the list is someone who shows you new perspective. Another reason to hire a co-founder is you need someone to see your startup from a different angle. In most cases, startup founders can't find flaws in their product. It just doesn't come to them that they can take a different approach to create a product. In most startups, the founder does weekly meeting in which they cover the work of the previous week and develop plan for the future. This also gives them much needed perspective to improve their products. Now let's jump to the other question, which is what do you need to know about your co-founder? But before you go about searching for a co-founder, there are few realities you need to understand. Now let's see this point-wise as well. Point number one build, one sell. Now the co-founder needs to have complementary skill sets. If you both have the same skill sets, no one is bringing new things or ideas on the table. When startup co-founders do not bring anything new in the table, this eventually leads to demise of the startup. Now the second point is marriage of the mind. Think of adding founding members to your team as a marriage of mind. You need to compromise some points just as you do in real marriage to keep it alive. You also need to understand that this marriage is important as your real life marriage because it's your bread and butter. As mentioned above, marriage of mind is important. What if things go south? Well, this can be life-threatening to you. Are you wondering why? Because co-founder tend to manage major stake of your startup. Letting them go can be devastating for your business. Well, if you're wondering where to find a co-founder, well, I have the answers for this. Let's get into it point-wise. Point number one is personal contacts. Look for co-founders who are within your personal contact. How about your colleague who might be interested in side gig? Or a school friend who had an entrepreneur spirit within him? You can also search co-founder within your extended network. The whole exercise starts with you pitching your idea to them. No one will know what kind of person you are looking for or what kind of help you want unless you brief them about in detail. Point number two is co-founder matchmaking site. Another way to find co-founders for your startup is via crowdfunding website like Co-Founders Lab. You can easily find co-founders who are interested in your business ideas. But with all the stereotyping attached with matchmaking sites, the big question is, are those the right place to search for co-founders? The answer is, think of these apps and site are just the starting point for your startup co-founder hunt. Once you have the candidates, conduct the interviews in person or over phone or over Skype to know them better. Now the third point is social media group. Now search for co-founders on social media group related to your startup. You will find many experts who will be ready to be part of your startup and lend their service for equity. But just like matchmaking sites, you must be aware that there are many scammers on these groups and try to meet them in person before you make any agreements. Now the fourth point I would like to talk about is startup events and conferences. You can also find co-founders in startup events and conferences. If you are in a major city, finding startup events isn't hard. These events always happens twice a month. So finding a like-minded individual who is also interested in your startup isn't so hard. Fifth in the list is job listing platforms. Another way to find a co-founder is by advertising the position in the job listing platform. Some job listing platforms do not accept job posts without described pay. But don't worry about them because many job listing platform exists. You do need to mention what you will offer the co-founder in equity. Now let's see 5 best websites to find a co-founder. Although there are many online platforms where you can find a suitable co-founder for your startups. The following are my top 5 picks. Number 1. Founder Dating. Founder Dating is an amazing platform for anyone who is in search of co-founder, partner or an investor. It connects you with industry's thought leaders so that you can effectively scale your business with the right person. Founder dating is mainly based on three networks: entrepreneur network, co-founder network, and advisor network. The second online platform is Startup Weekend. It is a 54-hour long event that happens over a course of weekend starting from Friday till Sunday. Every enthusiast meets to create and launch their product in just one weekend. It is a definite meeting spot for every entrepreneur who wants to connect with like-minded individuals. Statistics indicates that more than 35% of businesses launched through this platform over the weekend has become strong and thriving at the moment. Third online platform on the list is Co-Founders Lab. This is a network of more than 35,000 entrepreneurs and mentors. It is a great mix of fresh entrepreneurs who are trying to get off the mark. You sign up and update your profile for free and begin searching the network for your ideal co-founder. The fourth online platform is Founder2Be. Founder2Be is for tech enthusiasts, just as Match.com for lovebirds. You can find an array of co-founders, developers, designers from all across the globe. You can sign up without any rigorous check and find a co-founder based on the skill set you desire. Now, the fifth and last online platform to find a co-founder is CodeArmy. If you lack technical expertise in coding, then this is just the right platform for you to search a co-founder. CodeArmy teaches how to build and launch your product in just a few weeks. Now the bottom line is, before we end this, you need to keep few rules in your mind. It's not hard to find a co-founder for your startup. You should not think above expectations and don't agree on more than you can safely offer to the co-founder. Finally, it's better to take time to hire a co-founder than to hire one who doesn't fit to your business need. Have something to add? Let us know in the comment section below. This is it, guys. This is all I had for you all today. As I keep saying, you guys, if you find this video informative, please like this video, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, bye bye.